Since the dawn of time, man has loved to laugh.
And since that time, man has equated laughter with living. Living well is to laugh.
Hi, I'm Randy Apples. And this is my brother Lonnie, and tonight we will celebrate life by celebrating laughter.
Men and women alike. What is this? Who wrote this stuff? This isn't funny.
What do we do?
Cut to the chase. The jokes. Tell the jokes. The stuff.
Hey, y'all. You've been great. Remember, keep on laughing. And keep on living. We understand that this is an event for Mormons, so we've got some material that I think you'll recognize. Okay, so what do Mormons do when they run out of food?
They go to the garage and get some more. Or they fake like they're sick, and the neighbors bring over casseroles and stuff.
Hey, wait. Live from Utah.
It's Latter-day Night!
It's Latter-day Night! Live comedy with your favorite comedians. Michael B., Jeff Birk, Adam Johnson, David Nibley, and Shawn Rapier, and special guests, the Apples Brothers, with your hosts, Jimmy Chunga and Kelly Chapman. And here's Jimmy Chunga!
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen! Wow, look at you guys! I love you! Thank you so much. Welcome to Latter-day Night Live. Wow, what big fun. So we've got a nice fun night away from the kids for the most part, yes? I'll tell you. It's so weird saying Latter-day Night Live, saying night, anything that has to do with night with me is just a little strange. It's awfully fun to see all of your faces rather than looking at Mr. all morning, which is I think Mr's out, he's up there, hi. Mr. West, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where he's at, I heard him yell. So why don't we just get the show started? What do you say? Yeah!
Just when you thought it was safe to cross the plains. Attack of the handcart.
Strange. Only one set of tracks. It's as if they were attacked by some kind of...
Handcart at large on a rolling rampage. Evil hath no fury like handcart. All is well, not when handcart attacks. A terrible tale of terror, mystery.
Science provides us with no explanation for this fantastical handcart.
Action. Revenge.
That wagon wish he'd never been born.
And romance.
Are you saying that you...
Yes, I love handcart.
The handcart speaks the universal language of dread and destruction.
¡Vamos a matar el handcarto! Sí, porque somos más machos.
No one is safe from its horror.
A handcart.
Unbelievable! Terrible! Attack of the Handcart. See it in theaters if you dare.
Absolutely. Our first comedian comes to us from San Jose, California. He began performing with improv and comedy sketch groups like The Swamp, The Garrons, soon graduated in the National College in comedy circuit routines, I guess, circuits. He's here with his witty and observant humor. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Rapier.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shawn Rapier, and I'm grateful for the opportunity I have to share this comedy with you tonight. You know, I gotta admit that when the producer of the show first called me, you know, and asked me if I'd do this show, boy, was I nervous. I've been nervous all week. I tried thinking of ways I could get out of it, you know. Maybe I should go out of town for the weekend. I'll get even with you. But as I began to prepare these jokes, well, I realized I need this comedy more than any of you. Now, during the course of this comedy, I'm going to try not to get emotional, but if I start laughing, bear with me. Okay, here we go. If you look up the word comedy in the dictionary, how are we doing tonight? Woo! All right. Wow, what a crowd. Good. Hey, quick impression. Here we go. Quick impression, my impression of a 4-year-old bearing his testimony. 4-year-old bearing his testimony. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, boy. So I'm not originally from here. I moved to Utah. I'm a transplant. And, man, it freaked me out. I tell you. People are like, dude, you're moving to Utah. Oh, don't move to Utah. Dude, it's very Mormon in Utah. I was like, yeah, relax. I'm Mormon. No, dude, it's very Mormon. Like, everything in Utah is just Mormon. So, man, it freaked me out, man. My first week here, I didn't know what to expect. I was so nervous about how Mormon Utah was supposed to be. So my first Sunday, guy comes walking up to me. He says, hey, I'm Brother Johnson. Nice to meet you. I'm from Lehigh. And I said, oh, sorry, I really haven't traced mine back that far. I think there are some pioneers in there, maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. Gosh. Lehigh, though, that's solid. Good. Good line. Good line. Wow. Man, thank you. I am just pumped. Woohoo! I just feel, yeah. I'm fat. Nah, I really am fat. People actually refer to my wife as my better quarter. When I stand in line for Chinese food, people rub my belly for good luck. I set my cell phone to vibrate. I don't feel the call for like 7 minutes. I complain about it, you know. People say, oh, go on a diet. Just go on a diet. Who knows what diet to go on? You know, like this Subway diet? What a crock that is. I tried the Subway diet. You know, they say, ooh, eat sandwiches. You'll lose weight. Jared did it. I tried it. I put on weight. They say, eat sandwiches, you'll lose weight. I got up to 10, 12 a day, did not lose a pound. I was working, man. So they say you got to exercise. Exercise. So I bought a treadmill. Oh, that is boring. I tried it for about 2 days. They're like, no, you got to do something fun. Keep yourself entertained. So I took up rollerblading. Ooh, rollerblading. That's fun. Rollerblading's really fun. Not much of a workout. Like last week, I rollerbladed 18 miles in 1 day. Didn't even break a sweat. And I know what you're thinking, oh, you're going downhill. I was not going downhill. Flat surface. 18 miles, didn't break a sweat, nothing. Well, you know, it was raining outside, so I did it on the treadmill. I had a Subway sandwich while I was doing it. It was good. Oh, man. But you know what was fun? So last week I was up at BYU. I love BYU. What a fun place. Oh, we love it. If you're not familiar with it, BYU has a neat place called the Wilkinson Center. What a fun place. And in the Wilkinson Center, there's something that's kind of unique. They have this buy-sell board where, you know, students are allowed to put up 3x5 cards with stuff that they're trying to sell. And it cracks me up in Utah because a lot of colleges have these. But in BYU, they have a few things that most colleges don't. What cracks me up is you always see for sale wedding dresses and wedding rings. Things were going well. I proposed. We bought a ring and a dress. It didn't work out. We go to the BYU board. What cracks me up is you can totally see the difference between men and women when you're looking at this board. Because you got the woman selling the dress that she didn't end up wearing, and the guy selling the ring that he didn't end up really giving to her that special day. And you can just see the big difference between them. Like, for example, the woman selling the dress, she'll always put up the ad up there, like on beautiful acid-free paper, you know, a little spiral cut on the outside, and a sample of the fabric hanging off of it. And then there will be like a digital picture on it of her, and women explain this to me, because I don't get this at all. There'll always be a picture of a woman in a wedding dress. How come every picture of a woman in a wedding dress is always this? What are you looking at? What's going on back there? So there's this beautiful picture, and then it'll say something like, for sale, one beautiful spotless white wedding dress. This dress made of silk and satin once embodied all that I thought was love. But alas, it wasn't to be. This beautiful silk and satin dress, sassy, but temple-worthy, could be perfect for you if you found true love, if true love exists. You know, and then her phone number, and you girl can call and buy it. Then you got the guy selling the ring. He's got a completely different card up there. He's got a card sitting up there that's an old 3x5 card. It's dirty. He's probably stuck it up there with old chewing gum. And written in really bad penmanship, it'll say, for sale, wedding ring, paid lots, takeover payments, Might consider trade for PlayStation 2. That's about it. That's where we are. Yeah. Oh, thank you. So we've got a lot of parents in the audience. I see. Any parents of teenagers? Yeah, all right, well represented. Well, I'm going to give you a little tip here. You got to be careful, right? You just got to be careful with those teenagers. Here's how I used to always try to get out of my curfew. And don't fall for this, please. You know, it's funny because Mormon parents, it's kind of a funny phenomenon. Mormon moms have this special gift where they don't fall asleep until their children are home and safe. Oh, but they get rest because Mormon moms will go to bed and they'll do that freaky, sleepy, one eye on the alarm clock thingy. They are totally coherent and yet totally asleep, aware of what time it is. That's what Mormon moms do. Dads, kids aren't home yet. But moms, once the kids are home, oh yeah, mom's out for the night. So moms hate nothing more, though, than 5 minutes before the curfew to get that whiny phone call. Please let me stay 5 minutes longer. And moms are always waiting for that phone call. So here's what I used to do when I was a teenager. About 5 minutes before my curfew, wherever I was, if I was out at a party or a dance, you know, or a buffet, I would... I would go to the nearest payphone, and I would dial my home phone number. And my mom, she just 5 minutes before curfew, she'd pick up that phone so angry. She'd pick up the phone. Hello! I got it, Mom. It's for me. Okay, good night, son. Hey, you guys have been real nice. Thank you so much.
One man's beautiful shrill melodies have enchanted millions. Jacques Hemphier, master of the slide whistle. And now you can own his most beloved renditions of songs of worship and inspiration. Hemphier, self-taught slide whistle virtuoso, will enchant you with his interpretations of Canon in D, High on a Mountaintop, Rock of Ages, Amazing Grace, and Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring. Celebrate Hemphier and experience Hemphier's success at recreating today's most powerful love songs.
Order Hemphier's Songs of Worship and Inspiration today. Call 555-WHISTLE or visit www.hemphier.com. But wait, there's more. Call now and enter to win a slide whistle of pure gold.
Hemphier.
Very nice. So how we doing so far? Yeah. All right. Well, let's keep it going. Our next performer, comedic veteran, who brings a truly unique brand of comedy to us this evening. He's won the prestigious comedy Laugh Off. Will be seen in the next big Hailstorm movie, The Home Teachers, starring me. There we go. No, I'm in it for like 4 seconds. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome for my good friend Jeff Birk. Jeff Birk, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it going for Jimmy. Mr. Chunga. You guys hanging in there? You doing okay? You doing fine? You doing wonderful? Doing all fan and everything? I got to tell you, I've been listening to backstage. You guys are a pretty exciting crowd. I'll be honest with you, yeah. You guys are reminding me of the group I was with a couple of weeks ago. I went to my first monster truck and tractor pull show. Oh, yeah. How many of you have been to one of these things before? Where are you? Right here? Okay, yeah. There's my Spanish Fort guys right there, sitting on the front row. I'll be honest with you, man. I was not planning on going to the Monster Truck and Tractor Pull show until I saw the commercial. This guy starts out,
prepare yourself for nothing but power, power, power.
Goodyear presents the U.S. Hot Rod Monster Truck Racing Spectacular invading the Delta Center April 1st and 2nd. Experience Quinn Rathman and his incredible mountain of mechanized machinery. Thor Ryan, a sleek 200-mile-per-hour jet track that transforms itself before your very eyes to a gut-belching, rocket-shooting robot. Also see the forward fan for the Chevy Shell Shock in the Battle of Monster Trucks that is sure to sing your nasal hair. You want to know the best part about going to the Monster Truck and Tractor Pull show? Leaving. I'm serious. I felt like I was sitting right in the middle of a Beavis and Butthead convention. All around me, all I could hear was...
Hey, Beavis. That truck is cool.
Yeah, look at the fire. Fire, fire. Can you tell I'm in a little bit of a spunky mood tonight? You want to know why? Right before the show, I stopped by and had a little Jamba Juice. And I am ready to fly. Do you guys feel the same way I do whenever you walk into Jamba Juice? You got that entire cacophony of selections you have to go through. I never know what to get. Let's see, we got Strawberry Surprise, we got Raspberry Rush, Halibut Whip. I'm guessing that's the high-protein drink. Of course, all the time, the girls behind the counter, they're about 14 years old. They don't pay them in money. Oh, no. They give them all the free drink they can handle. Hi, how you doing? Hi, welcome to Jamba Juice. What would you like with your 2 free additives? My what? Your 2 free additives. You get ginseng, lecithin, bee pollen, carbo boost, power boost, ning, 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 ning. I just want my drink, you know. Bee pollen? What's bee pollen gonna do for you? Yeah, throw bee pollen in there. What do I care? Yeah, except that 20 minutes into it, I'm zipping around from table to table. Stinger, stinger. Don't pull my stinger out, I might bleed to death. Woo! Like Shawn, yeah, it's the Jamba Juice, I'm telling you. I'll just be kind of talking normally and all of a sudden, you know, and we got a live one here, stop it. Like Shawn, the comedian that was on before me, I'm pretty much from Utah. Went to BYU, I'm sure we got some BYU folks here. And Brigham Young is the only college in the nation where the #1 pickup line is, I had a dream last night. Yeah, it was pretty fun going to school there. I watch a lot of television in my free time. But you know, no matter how much channel surfing I do, I always come back to my favorite show, Cops on Fox. Oh yeah. It's always the big cities, isn't it? Tonight, Cops Atlanta. Tonight, Cops Detroit. But you would never see Tonight, Cops Provo. Good evening, sir. Could I have you step away from the Astrovan, please? Sure appreciate you, brother. Would you mind dropping that Daily Planner? You're making me nervous. Is that a Caffeinated beverage I see on your seat there, son? We better get the breathalyzer, Tom. We got a live one here. You know, my favorite part of all those cops shows is when they catch the gang member, but they have to camouflage his voice during the interview, because if the other gang members know who it is, they're gonna, you know, pretty much find him and kill him. He's a lot of fun to try and understand during that interview, isn't he? Come on, Tony, tell us about the time you broke into that woman's basement.
Well, let me see if I can remember.
And that guy's definitely been drinking something other than a caffeinated beverage, if you get my drift. Cops in Provo. I guess the only thing I would enjoy more is cops, Orem. Be like watching a bunch of Pee Wee Hermans running around waving pistols.
Can I see your license and registration?
Man, with all this running around, you know, I do on stage, you think I'd probably be in pretty good shape, but I'm not. I just went and had my cholesterol tested a few months ago. Anybody have their cholesterol tested here at all? Right here? You remember what your level was?
Right now it's 167.
167, not bad. I think 147 is the optimum. So 167, not too bad. You got 20 points you need to work on. $327. If you're not familiar with cholesterol levels, anything above a 300, you've pretty much got Elmer's glue pumping through your aorta. So I figured, you know, I better do something and go to a gym or something. So I went to a gym and joined and stuff. You know, it was really cool. The guy takes me for the tour. The first room he takes me to in the gym is the aerobic room. They've got this entire row of these aerobic health riders. You know the things I'm talking about with the big handlebar? Yeah. If you have one at home, by the way, I'm guessing you've got about 12 shirts hanging on the bar right now. This guy comes up to me and says, we'll get you on one of these for 30 minutes a day. You'll leave here looking just great. I said, no, 30 minutes a day on this, I'm going to leave here looking like this. Because the same thing happened after I started using Suzanne Summers' Thigh Master. Hey guys, wait up, I'm almost done here. I think my favorite day at the gym are leg days. You guys know what I'm talking about, don't you? Nothing but lower body. Leg days are fun, aren't they? Especially when you're trying to look cool walking out of the gym after a leg day. Just ain't gonna happen, isn't it? Trying to drive home, keeping that clutch in. Come on, turn green! You know, if you want to get in shape, one thing I would recommend, I just started playing soccer. You're running all over the time. Any soccer fans here? Yeah. Gotta admit, it's the least popular sport in the United States, but hey, #1 sport internationally, bar none. I mean, it's just a blast. I really got into it when they finally brought the World Cup to New York City for the first time. I was just going crazy. I thought it was the coolest thing because my favorite part wasn't even the game. It was during the halftime when the announcers said that final game was being broadcast in over 89 different languages. I thought, man, that is so cool because it didn't matter what language you heard that final game in. You always knew when a goal was scored. You could go right down the line of all the international broadcasters and pick it out every single time.
Vamos a ver qué pasa. Maradona tiene la pelota, está corriendo, gol!
Passa la toile sur, passa la toile, passa la Kataya, malakas sa akin.
Just about popped my freaking eye out on that one. You guys have been a lot of fun. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
Okay, we're back, and it's okay because this time we're warmed up, and so let's just go. We blew it on that last one, and so.
No, it's okay. I've got disguises.
What?
They won't recognize us with these disguises.
Okay. Hello. Hello, Utah.
Hi.
So we'd like to get back to the basics, knock-knock jokes, limericks, the fun stuff.
Yeah,
So.
the good stuff. Knock, knock. Yeah. Oh, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Steve. Steve.
Steve who?
Steve Svendenson. Is Tom there?
No.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's me, Steve. Remember? Yeah. I was just here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Chapman.
The Apple Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. The Apple Brothers. And you gotta love the hair. It's all about the hair, and that holds true for our next comedian. He's been performing with Comedy Sports in the LA Comedy Troupe, and in the movies Charlie and the RM. You've probably seen him. I think you know who I'm talking about. And he's straight from LA, so it's the California lifestyle to have kind of the crazy hair. We've been kind of sifting it and getting it ready for tonight. So, without further ado, please welcome Adam Johnson and his wild hair.
Anybody see that? Woo! Yeah, sometimes I'll start like that, sometimes I might do yeah! I know. It's fun, isn't it fun? Heck, sometimes I'll throw in a little yeah! You just never know, I mean, I might mix two of them up. Woohoo! Yeah, or of course yeah! Just depends. You know what I like to do is I like to have a lot of fun with the crowd. Let's tear down this wall. Let's have fun, huh? Let's get crazy. I'm feeling crazy. Hey, where's everybody from? Okay, everybody's from somewhere. Where's someplace specific? New Mexico. Oh, jeez. Oh, New Mexico. Don't get me. Okay, hey, what is the deal with New Mexico? I mean, where is that? Hey, Don't you guys hate it when a comedian asks you if you don't like the same thing they don't like? You know, maybe it's just me. Let me tell you something. I am 30 years old and I'm single. I was not expecting that. Because in Mormon years, that's 98. That's right. I look good for my age, right? I meet people, they ask me if I have kids in college. It's fun. So I find myself, I have to date younger girls, you know, and it's fine. I'm dealing with it. So I think, okay, I'll find myself a nice 23-year-old girl. You know, what the heck? Oh, here comes one. Hi, how you doing? Oh, you're pregnant. Okay, you're married, of course. What? Child number 6. Missed that boat, right? So I find myself dating younger and younger girls, you know, and it gets awkward because, you know, have to have them home before the street lights come on. And, you know, I'm trying to deal with it, you know. I mean, this one time I went out to the Hoagie Yogi and we were having ice cream, and I saw the sun coming down, and so we started cramming the ice cream down our throats, you know, and we both got this massive brain freeze. I couldn't find my spoon, let alone the car keys, right? And then, so I got home as fast as I could, and it was 5 minutes late. Her mom freaks out. Her mom's like, "Who do you think you are? Just who do you think you are?" And I'm thinking, who do I think I am? You know me, we were in high school together. Hello? Science club? Cheer squad? I was voted most likely to be creepy old guy? Oh man, I tell you what. It is something, but so I started doing stand-up comedy, and my parents were a little concerned because they're telling me, you know, son, we got to talk about this. You know, we got to have Plan B. They're real concerned about Plan B, and I'm telling them, Mom and Dad, we talked about this. This is Plan B. We're there. Smooth sailing. Yeah. So. Anyway, so they were concerned still, and they thought I didn't love myself enough, so they helped me pay for the seminar where I went and the guy talks about loving yourself, and how can you love yourself if you don't know yourself? So you need to get to know yourself. And he says at the end of the seminar, go out tonight and go out to dinner just by yourself. You know, spend some time with yourself. And so I'm thinking, okay, I go out and I have dinner. I'm sitting there for like 3 hours, and I'm thinking, what a moron, right? So I leave, and I'm fuming over this money I spent. And you know what, though? Something strange happened, you know? On the way home, I couldn't stop thinking about myself. And I don't know what it was exactly. That quirky little smile I had. You know, I couldn't pronounce the Italian words for the entrees, you know? The way I poked at my salad, and I didn't want to get a whole tomato, because when you put a whole tomato in your mouth, it squirts. It's the little things, right? So, anyway, I went home and I forgot about it, I went to sleep. The next day, I bumped into myself. And I was having breakfast, and it's the same thing that I always get. And I thought, now this is interesting. So I started talking to myself. And I had a great time, you know? I mean, I'd seen myself around school. I never thought much. Certainly don't want to be seen talking to myself, right? But here I was. It's funny because you spend your whole life trying to find somebody, and there they were in front of your face the whole time. Nice. It was nice finally having somebody. And I tell you, I did everything together. It was like we were joined at the hip. You know? And I was dating for a while, and I thought it was time to meet the parents. Man, talk about nerve-wracking, right? But they were very cool. My father was very sweet about the whole thing. He insisted I call him Dad. I could tell my mom had a hard time with it. You know, she said, "You're crazy, son." And I kept thinking, you know, I am crazy. Crazy about your son. You know, and it's good to date for a while because you learn things about, you know, one another. And like I learned, like, I'm a cheapskate. Couldn't I ever pick up a check? Right? Jeez. Anyway, so I had to call it off with myself, and, you know, I just think the timing was off. I thought I could only meet now. But, you know, what are you going to do? I still have my number if anybody's interested. I'm here. I'm a great guy. So I started doing some impressions, and I'm doing some Mormon impressions. I'd like to try them out for you right now. This is, when I say Mormon, I mean Book of Mormon. Now, my first impression is, it's Nephi out of the Book of Mormon, and this is First Nephi, so you don't get confused. Jeez, Laman and Lemuel, quit with the murmuring. That's what I've got so far. My next impression is, it's Laman and Lemuel. That's not one person. It's, you know, I don't know the difference. Laman, it's, you choose, Laman or Lemuel. Your decision, okay. So, Laman or Lemuel. What's up with Nephi? Murmuring? Who says that? That's my Laman or Lemuel. Now, my next impression is Lehi. And I'm having a really hard time with Lehi, so I had to use some, you know, popular actors of our time, and I used Christopher Walken. Anybody know who he is? He was in Catch Me If You Can, right? Okay. This is Lehi with a Christopher Walken, you know, flair, and pretend I'm coming out of a tent right over here. Whoa. Hey. Boys. Remember Jerusalem. The kids had fun, right? Running around, crazy mix-em-ups. Sure. Well, good news. You're going back. And, hey, boys, easy with the, what was that, Nephi? Murmuring. I don't know, just don't do it. I'm working on it. I love that word. I love murmuring. It's a cool word. I mean, why don't we use more words like that from the Book of Mormon? There's some good stuff. I mean, there's some other stuff I think we could use, like, you know, like, hey, man, I was down at the gym and I saw Bobby working out. I got to tell him, focus on the muscle group. He's going to hurt himself. You know, what happened? And it came to pass. He got all stiff neckedness. Now, Dylan, on the other hand, that guy's waxing strong. Anyway, that's just my thought. And so, I got to be honest, though, the reason I started doing stand-up comedy was to meet girls. And so, why waste time, right? Let's see what we got here. Hi there. How's it going? My name's Adam. What's yours? Jessica. All right. You want to get some ice cream after the show? Perfect. I'll take that as a yes. Okay. I got a date for the show. Okay. Anyway, I hate exercise machines because who cares about calories? Whoa, 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 who's this dude? What a second, you know. Husband, geez, you gotta move fast around here. Hey, you know what? It's over. This is not gonna fly. Forget about it. I'm out of here. I cannot take this. It's not good. Anyway. So, I just got out of a bad relationship. She's right over there. I think it's time for me to move on. Whoa, how you doing? My name's Adam. You guys have been great. Good chat.
Amateur Comedian of the Year by Johnny B's Comedy Club. And he also has a leading role in the upcoming feature film, The Best 2 Years. Everyone, please welcome the very funny and very cute Dave Nibley.
Keep it going. That's Miss Utah, folks. Miss Utah, how about that? Wow, what a crowd. Good clean-cut Mormon crowd, bless your hearts. Good to be here. So who's from Utah, born and bred? Let's hear from them. There you go, yeah. I'll be proud of that. Who's not from Utah? That's typical, isn't it? People that are not from Utah are just proud not to be from Utah. You could be from anywhere, right? It's like, hey, where are you from? Well, I'm from Idaho, but I'm not from Utah, okay? Close, but squeaked under there. And people that come to Utah from out of state, you know, they're always complaining. My wife is from Arizona. She's always just like, you're just stupid. The traffic lights aren't timed. Radio stations are all fuzzy. There's potholes like everywhere. Utah's stupid. But what do people from Utah always say? You know, well, yes, but the church is true, okay? Let's remember why we're all here. All right? Oh my gosh. Let's get more specific. Who's from Spanish Fork? I think I heard some Spanish Fork. You don't have to be reverent about that. Are you not proud to be from Spanish Fork? How you doing? You all right? You good? Does that make you feel a little more at home? Because I gotta say, in Spanish Fork, you guys have the quintessential Utah accent, right? I mean, it does not get more Utah than Spanish Fork. As in Spanish Fork, I heard a conversation, you know, two guys. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? You all right? Good. Hey, the other day we was up to Magna, and we was hungry, so we went over to the Hardee's, you know, because they was having a sale on real mill dills. And they was good. My brother Nephi ate too. Just fun to watch him. Yeah. So then we went over to the Shopkos, you know, because they was having a sale on fishing equipment. Dude, I stocked up. I got me a Quantum EX3 snapshot UL spinning reel with a 5.3 to 1 gear ratio, quick fire 2-bale triggers, stainless steel ball bearings with a graphite titanium construction. It's got a rear drag, holds 180 feet, a 15-pound test line with a silent and reverse, and an internal bale trip out on a Shimano FX2550 ultralight graphite center raw. Oh, sorry about your boot, Jer. Everybody spits in Spanish Fork. I don't know, there's a lot of spitting going on, and everybody, it's like, oh, so the other day we was up to the temple and, oh, it's just gorgeous. Oh, man, it's crazy. And you got your own dress code in Spanish Fork, a lot of you, It's great. You got to pour yourself, just grease up and get into the tightest, most form-fitting Wranglers you can find. And if you're a guy, the skinnier your legs, the better. You know what I mean? If your knees are bigger than your thighs, then you got the look. You got to get that, DirecTV, Dish Network belt buckle going on. Oh, yeah. Wait. Hey, you never know. I got an extra plate when I need one, okay? You got a belt that doubles as a name tag, You got a hat, you measure in gallons. It's crazy. I mean, you couldn't give these clothes away. It's a fashion statement you're making, but just most of the rest of the world doesn't want to make that statement, You could ship a truckload of Spanish Fork cowboy clothes off to the poorest corner of India, and they'll be like, no, thank you. No, we wait for next truck. We have no food, but we have taste. Oh, thank you. People are beautiful. So you got the Spanish Fork accent on the southern end of the valley. Up in the northern end, you got Layton. Layton up on the mountain. How does that happen? How does "t" go to "eh"? People I've heard late nights, I don't know, they take it to extremes, They mutate it even further. It's like, what? Don't. Mom. And they're on words that end with Lisa. It's crazy. And then you got the other accent anomaly we have throughout the state, which is all these returned missionaries that we've got. How many of you out there served a mission? Excellent. You know how it is, right? We go abroad for 2 years, and we learn a language, and that language is precious to us, to the point of annoying everybody else when we get home. It's like you can ask somebody, it's like, hey, where'd you serve your mission? Oh, dude, I loved it. Sir, I had a great mission. Served my mission in the Argentina, Buenos Aires mission. Wow, it's great. Yeah, I'm headed over to Taco Bell. You want me to pick you something up? Burrito, taco, tostada con queso. Dude, calm down. We're back in America where we talk American, okay? It's great. And then you see these missionaries that try to use their mission to get dates. You ever see this? It's like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Oh, I'm benissimo. Oh, sorry, force of habit. I just returned from the Milan, Italy mission. Okay. Now I'd like to ask you out on a date in the language of the people that I served. It's crazy. Yeah, I was never very good at dating. The little things would trip me up. I'd get so nervous, Stupid little things were complicated to me. Like holding hands for the first time. Is that just nerve-wracking for anybody else? You know how it is around here. You get back from your hayride and make up a batch of Pioneer cookies or something and pop First Vision in, settle down and sit on the couch and maybe, you brush knuckles. That meant something. But you can't get up the guts to actually hold her hand, you know, so you're playing mind games with yourself. Like, you're looking up at the VCR clock going, okay, at 10:23, we'll hold her hand. Still can't do it, you know? It's like, okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally, you get up the gumption, you know? You reach out, you grab her hand. Yes. This could be eternal. You know, by then, you've been sweating so much, you're so nervous, your hand feels like a dog's tongue in August. Sorry. Which reminds me, ladies, I gotta ask you, what is the deal with lotion? Huh? Lotion. Gotta stay moist, hydrated all the time. It's out of control. Lotion takes precedence over everything. You know, I can be in a deep, involved conversation with my wife. I'm like, honey, I'm so grateful for the life that we built together. You're my best friend, you know, and just so happy with our relationship. And I love you so much. And, oh yeah, serious, totally. Serious. I know. Yeah. Love you too. Hey, here, smell, it's pear, huh? And then you try to hold her hand after that, it's like lotion. Men and women are so different. You're never gonna see a couple of guys on a construction site, you know, like, hey, Chuck, could you pass me the Neutrogena? I got calluses like barnacles building up over here. Not gonna see it. Men and women are different, you know. Like when a woman sees another woman that she hasn't seen for a long time, well, is that just the sweetest reunion ever, you know? It's like, you know, guys are totally different. Guys are like, oh, Bob. So, and women always have to mention how the other woman looks. You know, it's a big deal. You know, it's like, oh my heck, you look so cute. I'm serious. That shirt like totally goes with your eyes, and those jeans just like fit you. You know, you look so cute. Oh. You're never gonna see a guy, you know, like, dude, you look handsome in those pants. Just doesn't happen. You know, men and women are different. So, anybody out there pregnant tonight? Yes! That's great. Hey, you know, how about a hand for the women overall for getting the raw end of the biological deal, huh? You gotta put up with all that stuff. My wife's pregnant right now, which is pretty cool. And I found out there's some kind of cool things to being pregnant too, though. It's hard, but there's some cool things. Like my wife has this superhuman sense of smell. Like see, I'll be in the other room and I'll burp, you know. Sick, did you burp? Put a cork in it, mister. What'd you eat? It's out of control. They should have pregnant women down at the Mexican border sniffing for drugs. Right? Get rid of the dogs, you know, it'd be like, sir, would you step out of the car? We got you on possession. What you talking about? Eh? There must be some mistake. I don't got no marijuana, eh? No, sir, there's no mistake. This woman's 8 months pregnant. That's right. Oh, yeah, he's got some hashish in there. Yeah. And a burrito. Is he gonna eat that burrito? But you know, so it's hard to be pregnant for the women, but you get your justice because men go bald, right? Ladies, there's your justice. Men go bald. You ever seen these guys that have completely lost it on top? You got an uncle, you know, lost it on top, but they got that fringe left around the side. So they're like, hey, I'm gonna make a positive out of a negative. So they grow a big lock of hair out the side, flop it over the top, swirl it around. Yeah. Have you ever seen these guys swimming? Thought this guy had a ferret attached to his ear. Turned out it was his hair. Hey, thanks. You guys have been great. Good night.
Oh, hello.
We are very happy for comedy.
It's good to. Oh, it's us, the Apple Brothers. Who are we trying to get? And we're gonna do some groundbreaking stuff.
Yeah.
It's called improv, and you give us the material, and we put it all together like ingredients in a pie.
Apple pie.
So. Okay, what are some professions that we could be? Any doctor?
Comedian.
Hey.
Oh, okay, dog catcher. Okay.
Doctor.
Guy cheerleader.
No.
Or a country that we might be from.
Mexico. Brazil.
France. No, France.
Canada.
Germany.
Okay. And what's an everyday thing that we do all the time that we could be doing? No, that's funny.
Okay. Okay.
Just give us a second. Hello. Hello, doctor. Dr. Mexico.
Yes. Germany. You've got
Tired of those other exercise programs that just don't work or that are too hard? Then join the fitness craze that's sweeping the nation, Mimebo. Created by Billy Blanc, 3-time world mime champion. Mimebo is an amazing blend of aerobics, karate, and mime in one complete system.
It's just like this emotional and physical high. It was just awesome. I used to be heavy set, but Mimebo changed me. It was great.
As a radio professional, I've got to look my best. Thank goodness for Mimebo.
So don't waste your time with those other exercise programs. Order easy-to-learn Mimebo today. Call 1-800-555-MIME or go to www.mimebo.com and get Mimebo.
Hello! Yeah! I gotta hand it to you. You guys are something else. Big round of applause for yourselves. Yeah. Well done. You know, I brought out a big box of crap. And it's not mine. And it's my friend Michael B. One of the most animated comic performers you'll ever see. He's toured across the United States. Recently established himself as a comedic actor in such films as Singles Ward. And Hellstorm Entertainment's next big feature, The Home Teachers, which comes out soon. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, Michael B.
I love you guys. Okay. Well, let's start this night off right. I'm gonna do a little impression for you. Now, for this impression to work, I need you to close your eyes. Close them up all the way up. Now, if I hear some snickering, I'm gonna, have them closed. So close them. Zip them up. Close them. Okay. I'm a 1930s boxer. Little overweight. I don't know if it's a lack of exercise or overeating, but I'll tell you this. What I want to do for you ladies. Good times. Good times. Good stuff. I'm going to bring out some inventions I think that are really stupid, and I want to show them to you and share them with you. Here. Any guy know what this is? Yeah, a chocolate bar, you would think. This is a piece of baking cocoa. Yeah. Everyone know what this is? Yeah. These aren't caramels, okay? Okay, I'm serious. But right here is the worst one of all. The Morton salt lid. Now, I don't know what's more stupid, this razor blade opener or that it's salt, you're like right under the fingernail. Ah! It's salt! Ah! I got this for $5. When you see one of these, you just don't pass it up. You know what? One thing I do like, though? Let me ask you, first of all, ladies, when you go grocery shopping, do you get paper or plastic? Plastic. Oh, who said paper? Wow, so you're the one. Okay. Am I right? You always buy plastic, so when you get home, you can just take everything in one load. You like line 50 bags in each arm. Oh, get the door! I got them all! It's like when you do your laundry, you like drop that one sock. Oh, man. Dang it! Go! That's a trip. You know what I hate, though, is public bathrooms. I mean, they're disgusting and uninvited, but you got to use them. And the worst part about a public bathroom is you're trying to find the empty stall, and you're looking through cracks, you make eye contact. Got another impression for you. Anyone seen Jurassic Park? Okay. This is my impression of the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Now, ladies, the clothes aren't coming off again, okay? too good to me. Listen, how many return missionaries we have here? How many fellows we got here? Now, I know a lot of you ladies out there wondering if I'm Mormon, and I am, and I'm a return missionary. It was the best 8 months of my life. But hey! I'm just kidding. We had this one companion, and guys, am I right? You ever get like that weird guy? He's cool, but he's weird. I had this one that had narcolepsy. You know what narcolepsy is? Where you just fall asleep involuntarily. This is a trip, man. We'd be teaching, and he'd be writing a good part, and I'd be getting into it too. And he goes, and Joseph Smith saw a light, and I'm like, yeah, and he. Oh man. Sorry, he saw a light. And what was funny is he'd wake up like 25 minutes later, didn't skip a beat, and in that light, I got it, old Jones. Got it. We're like on the word of wisdom, man. Okay. But it was funny too. You had to walk behind him all the time because he would fall. And you'd be like, Birkeland, I think we should hit over there. I feel bad. Yeah, but on a bike, no, I'm just kidding. Speaking of bikes, let me tell you another story. This is kind of weird. I had this Elder Smith. We had like 9 Elder Smiths. They're all from Utah, and so we gave them all nicknames. And so I was a blindsmith. We call him that because he was blind. And we got to, or we were blessed to ride a tandem bike. Now I'm going to say something here. If you're blind and you're on a mission, give him a car! Give him a car! Okay. So during one of my blessed bike rides with him, Smith had tried to play the pity game, and I'm riding, I'm like, oh, it's getting hard. Smith, pedal, man! You're blind, not lame, Tiny Tim! Dang! Oh! The trip. Okay, you girls are laughing like nothing happens bad to you. Okay. We got any sister missionaries in the house? Let me hydrate. Okay. We had this one sister missionary, and we had her going one night. We're telling jokes at her zone conference, and she's one of those laughers, just like, mouth just like an animal. And we go on, and she gets lockjaw. She's just, what are you doing? It's not funny. Good times. Good times. Singing at church, is it just me? It brings out everybody. You have the old guy who's about to die of emphysema, but hey, he's giving it his all, and he's up there and he's like, lead me. Get. What? Then you have that lady who apparently did opera for 30 years. She's. But guys, am I right? It's yawning. Man, I can't get through a verse without yawning. I'll be singing and I'm just like, let us all. And normally I can just come right off my groove. Reward we. One night I come off like Chewbacca and I was like, fear not. Glory. I got another impression for you. It's my impression of family prayer when you grow up. Okay, when you're first starting, you're like your dad, you're all, and then as you get older, you're not even a circle anymore. Good times. So one last show for you guys tonight, and I don't know about you, but I seem to get like the best callings of all. I've gotten nursery like 9 times, and it's fun, but it's hard, man. I mean, you got to eat, play, crayon, run, and you just it's nonstop. And in Utah, there's like 250 kids in there. It's ridiculous, and they're not about to give another person. So I'm like, man, I got to solve this. So I figured it out. When it comes time for eating and drink, I said, listen, kid, just wherever you're at, just sit right there now. What I've got here is I've got a box of Cheerios, okay? Now, of course, we're Mormons, so. We use the fake Tostios. So you take your basic bag of Cheerios, and you get, kids, hey, everybody attention, and you pour it right in there, okay? Say, okay, kids, open wide, okay? That's my time, guys. Thanks.
Thank you. Give it up for my good friend, my brand new friend Kelly from Channel 2.
And Chunga from 107.5 The End.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming out. We hope you guys had a great time tonight. How about the comedians one more time? Yeah. Shawn Rapier, Jeff Birk,
Adam Johnson,
Dave Nibley,
and Michael B.
Yay! Oh yeah, and those guys back there too.
Thank you all. We had a great night. Hope you had fun too. Take a bow. Take a bow.
Drive home safe.
Good times. Good times.